Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you so much for joining me.
Oh, you're very welcome, don't worry. It was such a good idea to do something like it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I just thought there's quite a few of us who've all got kind of like health, fitness, lifestyle changing accounts, and it's really good for everyone to
Yeah.
like to chat and share top tips and stuff.
Yeah, it's a really good idea. Yeah.
So, just to get started, I've got a few questions to ask you about what you've been
Yeah.
doing, your journey, and your account. And then we can chat about anything else that comes up. And so, just to begin with, perhaps you could start by sharing a little bit about who you are, what your account is, and what kind of content people can expect from you.
So I mainly post what I eat in a day videos to lose weight. I mean,
Hmm.
this is like the fourth time I've tried to lose weight now. But
Okay.
making an account makes it so much easier because people
Hmm.
support you. So
Yeah.
yeah, I post other things as well, just like random hauls every now and then. But mainly what I eat in a day. I think yeah. I
And
don't
what
really.
inspired you to start documenting it on TikTok?
I had an Instagram account. I've had an Instagram account for ages, and then I just thought it'd be great to do a TikTok as well. Because I feel like
Hmm.
more people use TikTok now anyway for weight
Yeah.
loss things. So yeah, I thought it was easier. And also, who I think it was Flo. I watched her videos last summer, and
Me
I thought, oh
too.
yeah, it's a really good idea. Yeah. So I think I went off
I
that.
always
Yeah.
thought she was so brave because she was
Mm-hmm.
very much being vulnerable and saying like this is who I am and this is what I want to do, and I think
Yeah.
she managed to bring so many people along that journey with her, which was amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. That was really good. And I follow her on Instagram as well, and I really like her Instagram because
Ah,
she's all about
cool.
like self love and positivity and stuff like that, which is really good. And I think we all need that as well sometimes.
Yeah, I completely agree. Like I started off thinking it's all about the weight loss, but
Yeah.
actually it's about so much more than that.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
So do you have specific goals in mind that you're aiming towards, or what sort of are you kind of hoping to achieve through having this account or through your like what I eat in a day videos?
Through this account, I just want people like to see things, like just watch them and like try and help people,
Yeah.
like give people advice and stuff who are like similar to me and stuff like that. And yeah, I don't really know what else, to be honest.
Don't really know. Yeah,
Yeah,
just share what you're doing and see if you can relate to other
yeah,
people.
yeah. I think that's the main thing, and like, yeah, because you never know. Someone might be having like a really bad day, and like they watch one of your videos, and it might cheer them up. It might help,
Yeah.
like, inspire people to cook something. Like, I made some baked oats the other day, and then someone tagged me in their video to say that they'd made the ones
Nice.
that I put out. I was like, oh, that's really nice. But
That's so
yeah,
good. So
yeah.
what kind of food do you tend to have in your what I eat in a day videos?
Um, Evening meals at the moment we're doing gusto, so
Oh,
I have
nice.
one of them, well, most evenings.
Yeah.
And then I'm not particularly a breakfast person, but I have been eating
Okay.
baked oats quite a bit. I go through phases, so some weeks I'll eat breakfast every day, and then there'll be other weeks where I don't eat it at all.
Yeah.
And then like lunch, dinner, yeah. I normally have a bagel with smoked salmon and spinach. That seems I have the
Oh,
same
yeah.
food every day. To be fair,
Okay.
I think I need to try and like change it up a little bit, but I never know. Never know what to
I
make.
I think that sometimes because I when I started the journey, I did what I eat in a day videos every day to hold myself
Yeah,
accountable. But then
yeah,
I do think that I eat the same food all the time, so my day is going to be quite similar.
yeah, yeah. I agree. I do the same thing like every day, and it's
Um,
I'm like, I need to try
and
new
what are your
things.
favorite snacks?
I like Alpenlight bars and like the Fiber One Square bars
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Fruit. I like. Trying to think what else. Twirls. I think they're 114 calories for one, but I do
Oh,
quite like
nice.
a twirl. Or
Yeah.
like Milky Ways. Milky Ways is like my favourite chocolate. So I like them as well. Yeah.
Nice.
I tend to have the same snacks as well. I need new snacks to try. I just need to try new foods.
Yeah, try new things.
That's
But
it.
then if you know you like it, then, you know, and
Yeah.
it's working for you.
Mm-hmm.
And do you, since you started thinking about what you're eating and looking at like the calorie content, do you feel any different as a result of that? What's changed for you?
Oh yeah, I feel a lot better in myself, and kind of like trying to understand like what's in foods as well, if you know what I mean. Like
Yeah.
I used at the start, because restarted in January. So since
Okay.
then I've been doing it a lot more and looking a lot more at calories and stuff. But now I'm like, maybe I should look at like the protein, carbs that are in it, and the fat that's in foods as well. Because I literally just look at the calories and like
Yeah.
settled in. But I think I need to start looking at other things as well now.
Yeah, it's always a tricky one with the macros. Like people ask me, do I track them? And I don't at all.
No.
All I do is have as much protein as I can, and then make sure I'm in that calorie deficit, and it seems to work
Yeah.
out well. Because it's hard
Yeah.
because there's macros in most foods, like all of them. Like even in like a banana, you've got
Yeah.
a lot of the different macros in there. So it's kind of hard, I think, just focusing on that.
Yeah, it is hard. I followed a girl on Instagram who did it for like, I think she had a photo shoot or something, so she was tracking them for that, and
Yeah.
she was like, she hated it. She thought
Yeah.
it was like awful because she was properly like, she wouldn't go over either, and I was like, that's
Uh,
quite sad. But yeah,
it makes it
it
quite
doesn't.
rigid, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Whereas with calorie counting, you've got that flexibility to have whatever you like, but just
Yeah.
maybe a smaller portion of it, or maybe like today have the like Milky Way, but then tomorrow have the apple or whatever to balance it out.
Yeah. Yeah. I need to do that. I need to like balance things a lot more because I didn't. But I had my first. I weigh on a Friday, so I had my first maintain this week. And it's
Okay.
like maybe I need to start changing things up a little bit. But I'm also at the point where, because this is the fourth time I've tried to lose weight, I think I'm
Yeah.
at the point I've lost the amount of weight that I've lost every other time, but I can't get
Okay.
past it.
Right.
Like one point I was the same weight for 3 months, like
Yeah.
non-stop, and I was eating less than what. Yeah, I was eating less than what I was burning, so I was in the deficit still,
Yeah.
but it just didn't know why. So it kind of made me sad a little bit, but I'm like, I don't really care either at the same time. As long as I
So
get
this
through
is,
this bit.
yeah, like this is, you're in the real tough bit now, right? Because
Yeah.
you kind of got a choice. Do you get stop like you did before, or do you think this is the time I'm going to keep going?
Yeah. And like I want to keep going. Like I want to go down to like a clothes size rather than a weight. So I'm not bothered
Yeah.
about how much I weigh. I just want to go
Yeah.
down to that clothes size. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's
Definitely.
my like thing. I want to go down. I think yeah to a size 12 at the moment. But then I
Yeah.
might get to that point and be like, I don't want to be a size 12. I want to go down to like a size 10, for example, or something like that.
Yeah.
But
It's so hard setting those goals. Like I've done that where I've thought when I lose a stone, everything will be so great, or when I lose two, everything will be great. And then I get there and I immediately set my next goal.
yeah, yeah. I think it's gonna be hard once you like reach like your goals. You're like, I feel like I need another one now. I feel like there's
Yeah.
something else I need to do. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely. But maybe there's other ways that we can find like different types of goal, like I don't know, run a really fast 5K, or go
yeah,
on a longer walk that day, or whatever it is.
yeah, that'd be yeah, that's good. I want to try and run 10k. That's one of my goals by the end of this year.
Ah, nice.
Is to run 10k. I'm doing couch 5k at the moment, but again, this is
Yeah.
the third time I've done couch 5k. But yeah, I do enjoy doing it. So I
And
did a
what's,
really good run yesterday morning, so that
oh,
made me
nice.
really happy as well. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I've heard good things about couch to 5K.
Yeah, I love it. I love, like, if anyone wants to start running, I'd like recommend doing it. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's such a good way, like, because you always think like the first week is like a 1 minute run and a 90-second walk, and like repeated so many times.
Yeah.
But it's mad. Like you think, oh, I won't be able to run half an hour in 9 weeks, but you can.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's so weird. But
It just
so
shows
good.
it, the importance of having those small goals and those smaller steps. Like, yeah, if you can run for 1 more minute this week than you could last week, then that's amazing.
Yeah, that's a massive thing as well. And for some people, even just running for like 1 minute is like a massive like goal for them as well.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Like when I started running, I could not run to like the end of the driveway. Like I
Yeah,
was I was out of breath. I couldn't do it. But then, yeah, if you just think one further step, and that's a good thing about doing the same route sometimes, because you think I'm going to get to that lamppost this time.
yeah. I walk and run the same route. I'm quite lucky where I live. We've got like five. No, we haven't. We've got 4 5K routes, but they
Oh,
all link
nice,
to each other as well. So
nice.
like you can obviously, like if you want to do 10K, you can. So yeah, that
Yeah.
works really well. But I walk and run the same route every day. So when
Okay.
I'm walking it, I'm like, oh, it'd be really good if I could like get my fastest time here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And stuff. So I live in quite like a hilly area as well. And something else that's made me quite happy is I can run up hills, and I feel
Nice.
like that's something. The last couple of times I've done it, I've never been able to do that. I've always walked
Ah,
up them, but now
amazing.
I
That's so
can.
good.
Yeah,
You feel
yeah,
powerful going up a hill, don't you? I just feel
yeah.
like you get up on the toes, the arms. Yeah.
Yeah. It's I've got as well like my quickest time I think yesterday, or matched my quickest time running up it. I was like, this
Wow.
is mad. And then I had a
That's so
car
good.
behind me because there's traffic lights on it at the moment. So I was like, I'm gonna have
Okay.
to sprint. So I like sprinted up most of it. But that
Yeah.
was awful. It's horrible.
So
But
sometimes though
yeah,
you do need a little bit of sort of like danger behind you. I often think like
yeah,
if there was like a bad person running behind me, I'd be getting my fastest times.
yeah. I always feel like that as well.
A
Yeah,
bit of
it's not.
adrenaline.
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
whenever I've had like good news or really bad news, I run so fast because the adrenaline gets me going.
yeah, yeah. I'd like that. I did. I don't know why I did so like yeah, because I did my fastest run, I think it was yesterday as well, and I don't know why, but something must have been like, right,
Yeah.
you need to do this. Yeah,
So do you think it was your fitness had improved, or do you think you had a mindset change?
I think a bit of both. I think because I had to maintain on the Friday morning when I weighed,
Ah,
I'm like, well, I think I need to like sort this out now. And
yeah.
even yesterday, I had a pizza for tea from
Mhm.
my local pub, but I'd
Yeah.
burned enough that I was still in the deficit, so I
Yeah.
could have it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did go over my calories for yesterday, but I was still in deficit. But
Yeah. I think
yeah,
you've got to have that flexibility though, don't you?
of
Because
course.
I tried for so long to just stick to the same rigid amount of calories every day, and not every day is the
Yeah.
same. I don't feel the same every day.
No, I agree as well. I'm trying to reduce mine a bit now. I think I did like
Yeah.
the TDE calculator,
Yeah.
so it's now like I should be having 100 calories less. So I was like,
Okay.
okay, maybe I'll start doing that and see how we get on.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm back in working tomorrow. I've been working from home, but I'm going
Okay.
actually into the office tomorrow, and
Oh,
I'm
really?
like, because it's my first time back in the office. It'll be
Hmm.
since November last year, I think,
Yeah.
which is a really long time. And I'm like, well, I don't know when, because I've got a run to do tomorrow. And I do it before I go or when I get back. I just don't know
Yeah.
how to routine my day now because I've been at home for so long. And like, I could
Yeah.
go for a run in my lunch break if I wanted to, but now I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like my
Yeah, I think a
routine's
lot
just
of
gone.
people feel nervous about that. Like I certainly do about going back to normal life because I've been through this big weight loss journey, but I've had such routine and structure all based
Yeah,
around me being at home. And as
yeah,
soon as I have to go travel for work or be in the office, I think it's going to be hard and we're almost going to have to justify to other people what we're doing.
yeah, yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah,
That's going to be the
it's
tough
hard.
bit, especially like work drinks, or even if there's like with work, my work, we go away quite a lot and we'll all eat together, and thinking to myself, God, I want to stay like within my deficit. I want to keep going, but I don't want to be that person, that's like seen as boring. But I hope that's not the case.
Yeah, yeah. No, I do know what you mean, but yeah, I agree as well.
It's gonna be tough. I think it's gonna be tougher than doing it in lockdown.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's gonna be mad. It's yeah,
But then that will be maybe when like the zigzag calories comes in, because if we think I'm going out with friends on Friday, or I've got a work dinner or lunch or whatever, then on a Tuesday or Monday we know that we can bring them down a little bit to stay on track.
yeah. I think I need to start doing that. I try and have the same every day, but I'm like,
Okay.
maybe I should just try and like reduce it one day so then I can have more on like a
Yeah.
Saturday. We tend to get a takeaway on a Saturday.
Nice.
It was always from a local pub. I
Yeah.
don't think I've had like I've not had fast food, I don't think, this year.
Nice.
Which is quite impressive, yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
So if you could go back to you at the beginning of like this journey, what would you say to yourself?
Don't put too much pressure on yourself, I think would be the main thing, because I've always felt like putting everything online, especially with your weigh days, if you have a gain or if you maintain, you feel like you're letting more than just yourself down. You feel like you're letting other people down, but you're not.
Yeah.
Like they don't care if you've like gained or lost, whatever. They're just there to support you as you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's something. And yeah, don't push yourself too hard either. Because just think, I tried to do some workouts before, and my legs are now really, really sore because I pushed myself too hard, and now I'm like, I'm meant to be doing a run tomorrow. Will I be able to do it? Because my legs are sore. We'll see. But yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Don't push yourself too hard. Don't compare yourself to other people's journey as well, because we all had different starting points. And a lot of people will say to me, oh, I weigh what your before weight was. But, you know, there might be so many other factors that come into that means that we're not going to respond in the exact same way. So you have to kind of see what works for you and, remind yourself that you're on a personal journey.
Yeah. I always forget about comparing yourself because I personally don't do it. Do you know what I mean?
Good.
So I've always had that mindset. Like even on like Instagram and stuff, I've never been like, oh, I wish I looked like them.
Yeah.
Because I know I probably won't ever.
Yeah.
So it's like, I've always been quite lucky that I've had that mindset of like, I'm never going to compare myself to people.
That's really good. That's really good. And I think if everyone could have that, that would be amazing.
Yeah. And I think, more people definitely need to be like that. And especially growing up, because I think I was probably one of the last years that grew up without Instagram or Snapchat being a big thing in school. I'm so glad I wasn't in that. Do you know what I mean? Because I feel people now, especially younger people, are more like, oh, I wish I looked like them.
Yeah, definitely.
Which is really sad.
And so you seem to be quite good at that. And what would your advice be to someone who's really like comparing themselves to someone else and worried that they don't look the same?
I think just remember that you are you, and no one's ever going to change that. I mean, you can do things to help yourself and help how you look, but you're not the same as everyone else, so you're never going to be like them, if that makes sense.
And then
that other harsh, person, but
then that other person doesn't have like the great qualities that you may have, and they might be looking at you thinking, oh, I wish I was, you know, as confident as you or as funny as you. And
exactly. That's a big thing as well.
Amazing. So what can we expect from you in the next few months? More what I eat in a day videos?
More what I eat in a day. I tried to track like my running journey, and I think I did a couple of videos. I've just forgot about it. But I'm going to try and do, because once I've done Couch 5k, I'm on my last week now, so I've only got a couple of runs left. But I'm going to do 5 to 10k, so I'm going to track that. And I think I'm just going to track more like workout-y videos, because when I was doing these workouts before, I realised how unfit I actually am. But I've got no upper body strength or like core strength or anything like that. So I'm like, I need to build that up. So I might do that.
That sounds good. I think a lot of people will appreciate that, because that's hard, and I avoid the core stuff if I can. I try to do them, but it's not my favorite. So I think seeing other people do it and it not being like straight away really, really easy, I think it helps people think, okay, I can give it a go, because other people are giving it a go.
Yeah, I like watching them videos, because I'm like, if I can't do it, I won't do it. Do you know what I mean? So if like I ended up stopping it because there was one exercise I couldn't do, and I was like, I've had enough of this now.
Yeah.
But watching people do it when they've just started it, it's nice to be like, oh, let's start doing it. Yeah,
definitely. Because if you see that, like, if you're trying to hold a plank and you've stopped and you've seen that they've also stopped, you think, oh, okay, this is I'm okay here. I can keep going, because I'm the same. I'd give up if I wasn't amazing at it straight away. I'd be like, right, well, I can't do it.
Yeah, but I can't do a push-up.
No,
And
me
that's one of
neither.
my other goals, is to be able to do a push-up. Just the one.
That'll be
I
good.
used to be able to, but I can't anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, I used to swim a lot. Like I do outdoor swimming now, but
Oh, wow.
we used to do stuff like that. So we used to swim for like 8-10 lengths, and then you'd have to plank for like 5 minutes. It's like stuff like that. Because of swimming like 4 times a week, you'd have that upper body strength.
Yeah.
I don't have any of it anymore, so I want to build that back up. So I
Yeah.
can do stuff like that.
I suppose you haven't been able to swim during lockdown because the pools have been closed.
Yeah, I'm a swimming teacher as well, so it's annoying.
Wow.
Because it's like, yeah, I really want to go swimming, but I can't.
Yeah.
But I think it's the 3rd of April, like my local outdoor,
Yeah.
like open water swimming place is opening, so I'll go then, I think.
That sounds good. Well,
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing your journey from 5 to 10K. I think 10K is such a good distance. Really gets into that long distance running, and it's going to be good.
Yeah, I would love to do. I'm going to try and actually remember to film it and do stuff like that, because I've got a 10K run, I think, to do in June. The end of June. So I'm like, I think I will get it done before then, but like I want to be able to easily run 10K by then. And the program looks quite easy to do. The one that, like the app that I've downloaded, so that looks quite good.
And what's the app called for people to find it?
It's just called 5K to 10K.
Oh,
or it might be couched to 10K, and then you can choose whether you want to go straight from 0 to 10 or 5 to 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing. That sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, thank you so much for joining me today.
You're very welcome. It's just been lovely. I've never thought to do anything like this, but it's been really good.
Yeah, it's just nice to chat to some other people and think that we're all kind of doing a similar thing, and we all have the same kind of worries and struggles as well along the way.
Yeah, it's nice to have like reassurance, isn't it, of like people.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
Yeah.
And when you're having a chat, I feel like you can see the real person a bit more than like a curated video.
Oh yeah, because this has been a massive like out of my comfort zone type thing to do, is like doing all these videos. Even just going live is like a massive like my confidence definitely boosted from doing this. But like a couple of months ago, I would never have done anything like this, just because I'm quite a shy person, so it's like
well, you don't seem it.
No, thank you.
Oh, no problem. I think it's nice to be able to do this kind of thing, because it's a bit scary. I mean, I find it a bit scary as well, but I think if we can inspire a few people today, then it's worth it.
Yeah, it definitely is. It is 100% worth it.
Oh, well, thank you so much. What I'll do is I'll get the recording, and then I'll if you just send me your number as well, I'll send it over to you.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you.
And then I'm gonna pop it on my YouTube and on my account at some point in the next few days.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, I will send it.
All right, thank you.
It's okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
See you soon. Bye.
See you soon. Bye.
Bye.